Dick Rochfort here. We're departing Guayaquil Friday morning, and we're en route to a private strip in the area, which I am personally unfamiliar with, but Captain Dave knows it, so we're going to be landing there on behalf of the company that owns the property. And the way we're going to find that strip is using the Garmin G1000 with prearranged user waypoints. So if we go here, we got the departure in, en route. It's 45 miles away. And this is your airport designation?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Santa Maria.
And it's a bearing of 228 to get to the runway, is that correct?
Guayaquil, Torre, muy buenos días, Aeropuertica 7053, aproximación ILS Whiskey, pista 21.
We nose to nose with this guy.
Alpha, notifique position.
You think about lower RPM and less brakes. I feel you pulsing the brakes.
0053,
That's
Torre,
1,000.
continúe aproximación directa, pista 21.
Oh, about do it. Good.
340 grados, 04 nudos, con EH 2993 pulgadas. Notifique final corto.
Ecuador has very few public runways, airports, and although it's a small country, it's very important for commercial businesses to have the ability to get around, and that's the reason for the private strips. The difficulty is the terrain features on the G1000 don't accommodate that. There's no way to select a user waypoint designated as a runway, so it requires some understanding that you're going to get terrain warnings going into these runways. The length of this particular one is, what did we say?
3,200
feet. Feet. Okay, good. Be a stellar runway if it was meters. So 3,000 is plenty for this airplane. We want to have, in most cases, a 30% factor added to the runway length required. And anything less than that is considered short field. So while a 3,000 foot strip is not considered a short field, we will use this opportunity to practice being on speed in the flare and being careful not to overfly the touchdown point. So yesterday we did that quite well coming back here, so I have no doubts that that'll work out. But those are the two common errors on flight, and at the least we have to understand that you're successful at those two things before we move on to short fields. So today we're going to call this a short field, and we're going to endeavor to be in the flare on speed over the numbers and not overfly the threshold significantly. Start with the fuel pump.
Tango Bravo, notifique.
And we're going to go to pulse.
Okay.
Yep.
And
strobes if you like, but I don't think they work except perhaps at night. Hots, flaps.
Flaps.
It's okay with me if you leave the air conditioner on.
Okay.
For the takeoff. It's pretty warm down here. And pressure is set, backups alive and well. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Toes down, power up, airspeed.
Speed.
Live.
Speed alive.
Gauges, green.
Green.
Bounce heaters, clear.
60 knots, cross check.
60, cross check.
Check, 80, 85, rotate. Positive climb. Landing gear up. Flaps up.
Trim for the bars, autopilot on.
Autopilot on.
Good. Now we can do a flow, start with a pump.
Pump. Landing light, taxi light.
No, pulse stays on,
Pulse
below
on.
10,000, yep. And now we're getting close.
Aproximación 120,7, buen día.
27 del 9350 Juliet, gracias.
We're close to our speed that we want, so let's dial that in with flight level change.
A little change. 130, you say.
Well, 120 today, we don't have any weather.
Charlie Bravo Rey November, buen día, Guayaquil. Buen día, señores, Bravo Rey November, despegamos de pista pasaje para su estación. 6,500 pies, condiciones Víctor Mike Charlie, ahora chequeando Everett, señor. Respondemos en 1410.
I have to select NAPS to follow the flight line.
So what do you want to do? Follow the track?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you go to nav. It's going to make a little right turn, that's okay.
Yeah.
Or you can just hit direct, enter.
Okay.
That'll take us to our next leg.
Para 2,500 pies y prevé ingresar vía corredor Zulu. Ahora en descenso para 2,500 pies, corredor Zulu será Bravo Rey November, solicito el QNH si están amables. QNH 2993 pulgadas. 2993, gracias.
Llame a la salida rápido.
Aquí aproximación, November 350 Juliet.
¿Son que llama?
November 350 Juliet, su frecuencia salida rep 3 alfa.
November 350 Juliet, Guayaquil recibido. Active código 1473, ¿cambio?
Cambiando en 1473 el número 3.
Dick Rochfort, fly safely. Train off.